to show you some great tips and tricks to help you really up your rib game this summer. So some are going to be general all-purpose tips for how to get the best out of your rack of ribs, and then others are going to shine the spotlight on some of my favorite EPICURE products to use on ribs. So right off the bat, we're going to do 3 different kinds, so you get a chance to see just how versatile our products are. The first is using our Stampede Rib Rub. The recipe on the back is for a slow cooker recipe, cooked in entirety in the slow cooker, but in the summertime, we can go out to the grill and put some beautiful crisp pieces onto our ribs. So what I've done is I've taken 3 tablespoons of the rib seasoning from the package and added a tablespoon of brown sugar to it and mixed it really, really well. That's going to be the dry rub on our ribs. And then I've just mixed together the sauce just like the package. So we'll be basting our ribs with this a little later today. We're also going to do a classic rib, and that is using our barbecue chicken and rib rub. For those of you who like to keep it sweet and simple, and that's often my choice as well, you just open your jar and sprinkle. It's amazing. So that's our chicken and rib rub. We're going to use that on another rack, and we will be saucing it with the barbecue sauce, made with the barbecue sauce seasoning. And I've just followed the recipe exactly as per the back of the label. And you can do some really fun things to customize your barbecue sauce. Perhaps when you go to the supermarket, your family really loves barbecue sauce with little wee pieces of onion in it, or maybe a really big hit of garlic. So you can do that with this sauce as well. Just add a little roasted garlic aioli to your combination if you love garlicky barbecue sauce. Or some of our toasted onion or 3 onion, a tablespoon or 2, right into your sauce. And then you've got some extra oniony flavor. So whatever your family likes best, you can put your own special spin on this sauce. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to show you one of my special spins right now. I don't know if you can tell from my voice. I live in Halifax, Nova Scotia, but I'm not a native to Nova Scotia. I'm a transplant from a little teeny tiny town in Newfoundland. And where I come from, we love molasses. It has a beautiful, deep, dark, rich flavor, and this is my secret ingredient in many barbecue sauces that I make here at home. So we are going to add a couple tablespoons of molasses to this barbecue sauce. Just give it a good shake, and that's going to really help bring out those deep, rich flavors. So we'll have that all shaken up and ready to go by the time we're ready to sauce those ribs. So our second set is the rib rub and our barbecue sauce. And then we're really gonna mix it up on the 3rd rack of ribs. This is a brand new product we introduced this season, and my family cannot get enough. I cannot order these packages fast enough. And it's the Korean barbecue. Huge, huge family favorite. If your family adores Asian flavors, you will love this. It's sweet, it's salty, it's tangy, absolutely amazing. So I mix it up by the mason jar full and just use that sauce to baste and glaze virtually everything. It's incredible even on green beans from your steamer. So really scrumptious. So what I've done is to make some as a rub. Again, I've taken 3 tablespoons of the spice, added a tablespoon of brown sugar, and mixed it really well. That's going to be the rub for my rack of ribs. And we're just going to make up the sauce exactly like the recipe on the package with the remainder. So I've got a little of the ketchup from the recipe in my mason jar. We're going to add all the rest of the seasonings. See, that was super easy so far. And I still have a little ketchup to go into the recipe, but it's stuck in my jar. So I need to get it out of here. So a really fun little trick is I use our collapsible silicone funnel. This is the rice vinegar and soy sauce from the recipe. Going to pour it into there. Whoops. Because this is actually a fantastic measuring cup. Our little prep bowls are marked with the measurements. Then when you give this a good hard shake, it helps all your ketchup unstick from the bottom. And then it's super easy to get that into your recipe. See, very little left behind in that bottle, ready for recycling. So again, that one's gonna get a good shake and that'll be ready to baste our ribs. But what I'm finding is I am keeping a jar of this constantly in my fridge, and I reach for it for everything. Pork, chicken, beef, kebabs, shrimp, the veggies again, a drizzle over rice or quinoa. It's absolutely scrumptious.